Welcome to Tim and Anna's channel. I'm Anna.
I'm Tim.
We are a channel dedicated to providing you with knowledge about solar power generation. Here you can learn how to set up your own solar system at home and stay updated on the latest industry news. Today we are bringing you some practical insights because the most expensive part of the solar power system is often the solar panels, is that right? Yeah. Discovering they don't work after purchase can lead to significant losses.
Whether you are building a solar system for your home or entering the solar industry as a professional, it's crucial to understand the key information found in solar panel sheets. Today, we are using a real solar panel specification sheet to explain important specs.
That's right. So if you are interested, let's dive right in. Today, we are using the specification sheet for Dahan's all-glass solar panel as an example. We find this specification sheet clear and widely used. Let Tim work us through it.
First, the specification sheet provides a power range of 545 to 560 watts. Why this range? Well, when a batch of panels is produced, they have varying levels of efficiency.
Yes.
Some might reach as high as 568 watts, while others could be as low as 540 watts.
Yes.
Panels below 540 watts are considered defective. Therefore, the median power for this range is 550 watts.
Yes.
After covering the power range, the specification sheet usually highlights the advantage of the solar panel.
Currently, solar panel products are quite homogeneous. Their primary function is to absorb sunlight for power generation, so there's limited room for additional features. In this section, we focus on a few practical parameters. For distributors, the first thing is to check its certification, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take Dahan's DHMT62X10FS model.
Well done.
As an example, its certification system is quite comprehensive,
Yes.
which is crucial because there isn't a single global certification standard,
Yes.
especially in Europe.
It's quite complicated.
Complex, yes. Each country might have its own certification requirements. This product is certificated with CE, CQC, and ISO CASS, making it suitable for sale in Europe, China, and many parts in North America. Standards are always evolving.
Yeah.
So it's essential to pay attention when making a purchase. We discussed the regional certification requirements in a previous video about the inverter manufacturers. So if you are interested, check it out.
Yes. Certification standards keep evolving, so pay close attention when purchasing. In a previous video, we covered how to identify inverter manufacturers based on regional certification requirements. Feel free to check that out for more information.
Moving on, we'll look at the degradation rate of these solar panels' performance. Theoretically, solar panels can last for 25 years or even longer.
Yeah.
But their efficiency decreases over time. Therefore, the rate of degradation is essential. From the chart, you can see this product maintains a degradation rate of under 2% in the first year.
It's quite low, yes.
Quite low.
Yeah.
Generally, specification sheets tend to be conservative. This panel is standard PRC panel, which is a mainstream option. However, you'll also find TOPCon and HJT panels on the market,
Yes.
which can achieve efficiency levels beyond 25%. If you are interested, we could make a separate video to explain the differences between these three types.
Yes. Perhaps our videos are filled with too much valuable information.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why we are not getting a lot of likes and follows. So, do you have any topics you'd like us to cover? Please share your suggestions in the comment section. All right, Tim, please continue.
Okay, back to the specification sheet. On the right side of the degradation data, we have the core selling points of this solar panel. What I can find most interesting is its all-glass design. This design effectively prevents dust accumulation, which is a common issue leading to decreased efficiency.
Yeah, it's very common.
According to the data in this specification sheet, preventing dust buildup can increase efficiency by 6.1%. While it may not seem like much, this cumulative effect can be significant over time.
Yeah.
Therefore, for end users, regularly clean your solar panels is essential.
Yes.
Nice.
With the selling points covered, let's move on to the technical specifications. What should we focus on? Weight, the dimensions of the steel plates, and the packing details. For instance, it's mentioned here that one tray holds up 34 panels, and a 40-foot high cube container can fit 680 panels.
Yes.
Using this data, you can calculate how many trays can be accommodated, which is crucial for long-distance transportation and cost considerations.
Absolutely. International logistics can be costly.
Yes.
Yes, so packing information is key.
Next, we have some conventional parameters such as the connector type, which is generally compatible with MC4 connectors these days. The 144 here refers to the panel being composed of 144 solar cells. This product is a half-cut cell panel, meaning the silicon wafer is cut in half. This technique increases the panel's output power and reduces interconnection losses, ultimately improving cell efficiency.
It seems like we are getting into highly technical details.
Yeah.
Tim, could you switch back to something more easily to understand?
Alright, let's look at the voltage level. It operates at 1500 volts, which is the standard for most mainstream panels. Moving on to the electrical performance parameters, there are several technical parameters in this section, so we'll provide a brief explanation of what these parameters represent today. If you are interested, we can create dedicated education videos to explain each parameter in detail.
Yes.
Among these parameters, the most critical and easiest to understand is the module efficiency. As mentioned earlier, this panel is a PERC panel,
Yes.
and if its efficiency exceeds 21%, it's considered quite good. In this feature, emerging TOPCon and HJT panels may dominate the market, reaching efficiency levels of 25% or higher. So Dahen's data can serve as a standard benchmark of your section.
Tim, you are getting technical. So again, that's a word sounding too much like a commercial. Just to clarify, we are using this specification sheet as an example to illustrate.
You're right. For beginners or
Relax.
those less familiar with these parameters, it's easier to refer to the specifications of established brands. Speaking of which, in the electrical performance parameter section, there are a few key parameters to pay attention to.
Yes.
The VOC and the ISC are crucial parameters that determine the voltage and the current characteristics of the solar panels. Engineers use these values to design inverters and the circuits that match the panels, ensuring the extraction of max power. There's also the VMPP and IMPP, which describe the working voltage and the current when the panel is producing maximum power. These help determine the optimal operating point of the solar panel array. Finally,
Almost down to
there are these three curves primarily important for engineers design the entire system.
Yeah.
Taking the first curve as an example,
Yeah.
it shows how the performance changes with temperature. When engineers receive a project, They perform on-site tests to check if the actual panel meets the manufacturer's performance claims. And if they follow these specified curves, this data is crucial for the final design of the entire solar power station,
Yes.
especially for analyzing the health of the station during operations and maintenance.
Too much words, is that right? Yeah. All right, that's all the key points you need to know about solar panel specifications. If you still have questions or need further clarification on specific parameters, feel free to leave a comment. And we'll address them in future videos. So that's what's up today's video. Don't forget subscribe.
Yes.
Yes, and
See you next
next
time.
time.